Ta-da, we made it. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Just yeah. So I don't think we can make. What did I just make? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Hold on. Car repair complete. Okay, so the next one is medium speed, which is fine. We need to work on that as much as possible. Same with that. So we slowly go through. Okay, so we have new brakes. If only we had better drivers. Why is everything risky this season, Scarlet? Come on. For fuck's sake. Why would I want this? Like, I can do this and have a risky rule. We just gotta hope it rains at every race. Because that's all we've got going for this season. Jesus Christ. Hmm. Oh dear. Politics. Fast food? Sure. Too dry weather? I I don't care. I, I, I do not really care. It's been. What's the next one? Sequential pit stops. That's a good question. Oh man, why do we not have. That I'm not a fan of, but no one else is better. I'm just gonna. Every time it comes up, it's sort of... Oh, Jesus, someone's been making some moves on the old acceleration. Okay, brake's done. I mean, what can we do? Do that. I can do that. I can do that. But that doesn't help. I can do that. But that doesn't help. I can do that. But that doesn't help. And we can't do this. Literally stuck. Stuck because we made our headquarters upgrade before this season. And we're sort of... So what we need is... What's this? This one. We need... What's that? 5 million... There's 5 races left. We could probably get away with one of the cheaper ones. Like... this. We could definitely get away with helipad, but we're not pulling in those big sponsors. What are we looking at? Oh, okay. Give me $1 million just to do that? Happily. Right. Both of them brakes are not good. Alright. It's just... Yeah. I don't think we can improve our car any better anymore. Like, other than... this being our final gear. Okay. So as I was saying, this is probably the best gearbox we can make. We can't use it because of that. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm gonna go for it. Make our acceleration the best it can be. What was this? Yeah. Yes. Our drivers. Yes. That is honestly our weakest link. That's because I've invested all of it into rookies. Quote unquote rookies. Something that we should be better at soon enough. Munich. Yeah. Yeah, blah blah. Blah blah blah. Oh. Okay. It. Yep. We have to go with the cheapest. We have not been doing good this season at all. 2 for qualifying. Yeah. So let's see how we're doing with this stuff. Ooh. Is it gonna rain? No. It's not worth it then. How are these parts looking? Not too much better. Alright. Just keep ticking away at it. Rio de Janeiro is 35 days away, so that should be... What is on for Rio? High and top. Acceleration's useful. Which means we should start working on it. What? We'll get there. We'll get there. Slowly. Rock hard cannot be improved much further. Just fucked. Right. Practice. Simple. Wish I could just switch some of you around. Okay. I didn't read that before. 9, 11, 8. So, if we just 12, 11, 9. There's an overlap there. Set up downforce. We'll mess with that eventually. Okay, 9.7. Car sit up. Downforce probably wants to be nice and high. Probably not that high. Again, medium tires. Race trim. Race trim. It looks really different in here. Are we sure we weren't looking at the right guy? Someone's taken our pits. Anyway, let's just slip on through here. Okay, so downforce is yeah. But the handling is, I don't like that. Right, okay. Just means we've got a job. So I will say handling's pretty good. Slightly good. Just that by 1 degree. Handling. Let's go change speed balance. Yeah, I'm not worried about any of that. Okay, so now downforce is good. We just need 4 good. Does that mean we need more? Must be. I'm just gonna slowly try and okay, so that sounds like yeah, it's gone down. So what if we increase it by 1 degree? Huh? What then, smart guy? What if you made it longer? And then we come back in. What is up? Where's your downforce there, buddy? Does it need to be more? Do you want so much angle? Like, Jesus Christ. I feel like we're gonna stray too far from excellent. With the speed. Okay. So we messed with the speed. It's gone very much the wrong way. There, it was good. Okay. Good, good, okay. So now we go with just 1 tick. And I do not touch. Forgot to bring in. Doo-dee-doop, 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 doop. Okay. We are pretty much on it. So we go. We are perfect there. Ooh, we have done it. It's not absolute perfection, but it is as good as it will get. I don't want to change anything. I'm not going to tweak it. I'm just going to send them out. And see what times they do. And usually between these two, Tobias is the faster one. Usually. So we'll sort of see how that goes. So Kurt starts his flying lap. Let's say his fast lap. Flying lap. All around his final corner. He also starts his flying lap. We're 0.3 off first, which is not too bad. Okay. Who's gonna get sector? Gonna get what sector first? Okay, so Tobias is faster in sector 1. What a surprise. Sector 2, we are 0.8 behind. Yikes. Then 0.9. Okay, Walner is definitely slower in this part. We are 0.9 seconds behind. And Walner also sets in a fairly slow lap. Well, we'll just sort of see how they do. Just keep on going. Because they're both setting personal bests, still. Both lighting it up in green. And he doesn't go any faster. Or doesn't climb up any positions, rather. Tobias will... Bonk. No. Not quite. So it's a 30... No, I'm just going to switch over to Jaeger here, because we're going to set him on to go fast. Because he's still getting faster. But what it is... What it be is not fast enough. So we're going to make him... I'm gonna see how he does. I'm sorry, Tobias, we're gonna have to switch you up. I just want to see what times we can achieve pushing. Yeah, we're gonna try and get some knowledge on a different tire, maybe. Because we have 3 softs. Okay, Sector 1, we are faster. Sector 2, we are faster. And as we come up to round off the lap, we are faster. Yeah, we'll see how this soft tire performs. Hopefully, faster than the mediums. Final minute. Can we? It's finished. Is it gonna happen? No, we're not gonna get it. Hello. Sorry, I just saw your message. Focusing on this. Oh, but he did actually go quite a bit faster on the softs. What do you mean lame practice session? First in B class. That's what you ask for. Let's go curve break. And Certovas. Yep. The knowledge. Fortunately, we only have medium. We didn't actually get the soft knowledge. Start with you. Of course, on the barely worn softs. Sarah has a slightly better form. Those are more worn than I would have. Than I would be ideal with. So now we just have to hope that we get it good. Gungorn is going out with a pack of cars, which I'm still not sure if it's better to be on a quiet patch or a busy patch. Don't know if that actually affects anything. Because I've seen cars just sort of move through each other. Brakes are overheated. Of course they are. Just going through that section will overheat your brakes. Okay, off she goes. Completely alone. And Concorn is starting hers. We don't have fast sector 1. Just because we're first around the track. Come on. We're just going to be setting the time to look at. It's not exactly going to be the time that we're actually going to have. As we run this final 2 corners, yes, that is technically first place and fastest lap. As more and more people start crossing the line, it just starts knocking us down further and further and further and further and further and further and further. Okay. So we're not quite there. Just need a little bit more oomph. Right. Let's not waste any time. Go. Just swap in Walner. Concorn, swap in. Shinshi's form is absolutely garbage. But we have to set a lap with her at least once. So hopefully it'll just happen. Yeah, 2.1 form. I don't think she's going to be setting any speed records on fire. And coming up to the cutoff for optimization, and it's A lot better than that was last time. Kind of. And Shen's coming up to her point, and no. What's that? Is that Tony's laying right behind us? I think it is. Whoop. Hold on. Let's get a nice close look at this. It does look like, yes, that is a Tony Zhang endurance car right behind us, given that it hasn't absolutely destroyed us on the straight. So, Shenchi's actually flying up faster, or was flying up faster than whatever was going on. Christ. And yep, Shenchi's actually gone faster than Tobias, even though her form is absolute garbage. Which is saying something about our Chinese rookie. It's nice to see. And she has kept that Tony Zhang behind. Don't know if it's one of these two, but if it's Anderson, I really hope it was Anderson, because she's a traitor. And Tobias is in. Okay, so between those two, who was slower? Sarah was slower. Just. So let's see what a fresh pair of tires will do. We're still not up here, where we should be. And who is slower? Conquered by a long shot, so fresh tires, please. Hey. Get on, thanks for the follow. Yeah, hopefully these next few laps actually go well. Fingers crossed. Scrap grips. Hey, thank you. Yeah, the track trip has gone up, so the times should come down, hopefully. And it's fresh tires, so it should be theoretically better. Perfect and overheated. Perfect and overheated. Alright, here we go. So, Sarah is not improving at all, given her previous performance. What about Suter is also not improving. Sarah is not improved. Will Sarah get to the finish line before Sutra completes Sector 2? No. Sutra is not improving. And Sarah did not improve. Concorn will not improve. Oh no. He did improve. She improved just a little bit. Once these drivers reach their sort of peak performance, we should be good, which will be in a good couple seasons. Which is a bit of a shame. Sarah is still slower. Her last lap was slightly slower. We're just going to send her out again. I think Concord is still slightly slower. And Shinji is, yes, faster. So we're just gonna send you out again. We're just gonna speed through this process. Good, overheated. Perfect, overheated. The problem is the cutoff point for the cool air is pretty much directly as drivers start braking. Sarah's flying. Concord is not. Sarah Thomas might just go up into the sponsor objectives. No, just up one place. That's not bad. Of course. And Citra will not improve. Okay. Well, we're starting right behind each other, so let's just watch inside this sort of group here. So we've got these two multipliers, these two, what's that? They're not Johnster, both the Pomolas. Well, hopefully we don't fuck up. Because, well, hopefully this will go better. Fingers crossed. We have the race trim, we have the medium tires. We don't have super softs. Medium race tires, we're not going to worry about tire changes. Set up tire choice, we're going on the mediums. I do not care. Setup, we're going on the mediums. Actually, probably... You're probably a better choice to start because of overtaking. That's probably a good idea. Ah, yeah, this is endurance. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that 3 hours quite as much as you'd think. Because if we just go through this rolling start really quickly, it won't be 3 hours because I have time speed. Yeah, this isn't actually 3 hours if you keep it on play. Because if you watch the seconds count down, it's roughly twice the speed. So you have about an hour and a half for a race. Because that ticks down 2 seconds every real world second. And this is also, I think, medium length. So I think there's actually a longer one that actually will go on for 3 hours, and then I think another one that'll go on for about 45 minutes. Only chosen this one because it actually fits quite nicely within sort of where my streaming time sort of starts and ends. Yeah, if we just sort of... So Shin's been fighting, which is good. It's good to see. Whoa! Oh! That... Oh! That didn't look like a crash. Hold on. What happened there? Action replay, what happened to you? You get punted. You just... That's it. Oh, okay. That's not good. Well. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. It's probably not. So as we sort of go through this, we shouldn't... Ooh. Condition is... Oh, now all your parts are broken. Oh, that's because you've been transported to the pits. I can assure you that is not going to be the first crash we see in this session, but that is... Yeah. Well, that's what I thought as well, just absolute punt from behind. But I don't... Like, this car here... I don't think they're actually... Because this game's quite good at sort of recognizing quote-unquote collisions. Because up in the pack you'll actually see cars just phase through each other. But there is actually collisions that happen. You're struggling to overtake Fawcett. Then just go past her. There we go. Yeah. The game's usually quite good at putting a collision immediately under investigation. So, yeah. I'm surprised. Second lap crash. I mean, it happens in motorsport, yes. But that fast? Not expected. The only positive I can sort of take from that is... Well, hey, don't get any funny ideas there. Oh, great. Fawcett has the power. Yeah, the other thing that's sort of gone wrong with this season of endurance racing is this. Whoa, okay, there you go. That's what I mean by... Well, thank you, game, for demonstrating that, yes, collisions happen. Didn't actually see what happened, but... Yeah, there you go. Actually collision. It's very quick to recognize it. So he will be put under investigation. Quite quickly. And he has been cleared. Of course he has. Because he's a Kandersteg. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of rubbing, it happens. Yeah, it didn't actually damage anything, so I'm not too annoyed about that. Can't get past Fawcett. Fawcett can't get past Vasenka. 3 wide. It is a good battle round the back here. It's just a shame that, you know, that sort of thing can happen. He's just shot from back here all the way up there. Because they have a different electronic... Yeah. Back on the point that I was trying to go earlier, sort of one mistake that I've made at the start of this season was the choice of electronic recovery system. So the one I've chosen is the battery, which is meant to have a power mode and a hybrid mode. That's why I have it switched to automatic, because automatic will actually give me a hybrid mode once it has enough charge. But everyone else on the grid has gone with either flywheel or supercapacitor, either one, but both of them have gone with the same one. Also, our tire wear is starting to get absolutely shit, so we should probably cool our jets. So yeah, pretty much every race this season, we've been coming stone dead cold last. Yeah, lockups are bad. They will degrade your tires. They don't make it more likely to lock up like a real car, but each lockup takes about, I think, 10% of your tire degradation, or tire life, whatever you want to call it. Which is quite bad when you're in an endurance race and you need to make about 3 pit stops. And pushing every lap hasn't really done our tire any favors either. Well, how are we looking here? We're sort of just under a second behind. Yeah, there's actually sort of a fight going on up here between these two. Top Tony Zhang and the top Kinderstick. Between cars, I think these two have the better parts. I think between all the cars in this field, I think we have the third best car. Tony Zhang and Kinderstick are first in like 2 separate areas. Like overall, Tony Zhang is the best car. Kinderstick is the second best car, which is, you know, car right behind. Ow. Bang the knee. But then it's not always about the car, because we have the third best car, but we're sitting all the way down in last place. Whereas Sanju Tigers have the second worst car on the grid, but have some of the best drivers. Actually, I think they have the best drivers. Yeah, second best drivers. But you get the point. These guys have like second worst car, but currently sitting in third and sixth. So we really do need our drivers to gain experience. It was there we go. A little symbol right beside Chi's name. There you go, hybrid. You can see the power is actually draining. because we're actually using hybrid mode, which should extend our fuel to allow us to do, I think, 2 pit stops. Hopefully just 2 pit stops. Yeah, we're sitting in a no man's land here. The gap to Fawcett has widened by a long shot. So yeah, the other issue with having a battery instead of I think they've all got supercapacitors. Given how fast they all seem to charge, they can use power a lot more times per, well, maybe not per. Tires underheated. Go. It's fine. Yeah, the gap. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Someone took a pit stop. Either someone took a pit. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? Uh, 13, 14, 15. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're in the pits now. Ah, I see. Some of the A-class cars are filtering around ourselves. I still feel like I've got something stuck on my nose. Yeah, we're not gonna catch them. We're just gonna worry about... Okay. 21st is a long distance off. 23rd is about half a lap away. Or a pit stop away. Yeah, we'll get fresh tires on soon. We're in about 3% per lap. And you're starting to get tired. Yeah, so about 3% per lap. Keep going for a few more laps. 10%. We're not getting any closer to... Okay. Ah. Okay. Let's go for Concorn. Fresh mediums. Full battery. Or not full battery, full fuel. We're gonna keep the you know what? I'd rather have less risk. But yeah, oh, I just missed it. Oh well. They're all in the pits. Excuse. We're going to the pits next lap along with a lot of other people. Got drive through. Heh. Oh, she's right behind. Okay, sorry. Didn't realize you were right there. So let's see how this defense goes. Because there's also an A-class right behind. And I don't know if that A-class will open up the opportunity for the route to punch on through. You can power mode all you like. Power mode does not speed you up while you're braking. Oh, no, there it is. And, yeah, there it is. Well, it was a good while it lasted. Chase her back down. In fact, hell, we're on hybrid mode. Fucking go for it. My guy. Or my gal. Try and get her back behind you. The gap is still growing. Gap is shrinking. Gap is growing. Gap's growing. Shrinking. Growing. Growing. Shrink. Can't exactly risk destroying our tires. Yeah, let's just sort of speed on through. Yep, Fedora's gone. My left nostril feels completely blocked off. Yeah, it's sort of the race until the next pit stop, which is a bit of a shame. Because we cannot catch up to Fedora. Probably can't catch up to Quan either. Maybe this will do it, maybe it won't. I haven't actually watched her form to see if it's falling or rising. Seems to be fairly stable at 7.2. For the Verva, it's feeling quick. Yep. 5th and 4th going past. Her form is falling. rather rapidly now. I looked away for a second and suddenly her form's at, was at 6. Now it's at 5.5. Once we hit hybrid mode again. What wiggle with a call? That's A class. It's not really going to affect me, unfortunately. As we hold on. Okay, so we're at this point in the race where. Okay, so we're about halfway through the race, and we're getting lapped by the B class leaders. Great. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Just watching it on the map, see if that gap's getting any bigger. Yes. The answer to that question immediately is yes. To get tire temperature up. And stop using hybrid mode. Okay, so now pit stops are starting to happen again. Okay, that's fine. Ugh. We are still quite happy to go for another couple laps, which is good. I'm sorry, but nope, we need to keep conserving the fuel, because in about once we're down to the final hour, that's when we can put Kurt in. Drum time 54 minutes. We're not gonna be. We can't defend that. I mean, there's no way. Like, we've set the lowest bar for drivers in the sport. I'm not surprised that we're fucked. But they all might have to make a third pit stop. No, they will have to make a third pit stop. Well, I'm only going to do 2. So hopefully that should see us quite happily. In a high enough position. And right here comes that Tony Zhang. So it's sitting with my head tilted, so I'm trying to clear this. Block him with those. Raquel Perez, sister to Sergio Perez? No. No, that's a lie. A trick. A bamboozle. We just have to hope that we're not getting caught by Oh no, there he is. It's like, ooh, I hope we're not getting caught by the goddamn... Okay, that looked absolutely faked. You cut the corner. You sort of slowed down, stopped, cut the corner, and then went all the way wide. Come on. Also, we need to pit this lap. We're not going to have a lot of fuel left. Problem is, we might actually have to, go for a third pit stop. But... Ooh. Ooh, that felt good. Ooh. Ooh, that felt like it cleared a lot. First. Yeah, we won't have to... Yeah. That should be fine. So keep Kurt. Cut him in for softs. And then we take him out for the last... Okay, so that's saying upper limit of half an hour. Whereas we have made those tires last an hour. But different drivers make tires last different amounts of time because of smoothness. And Sutra is absolutely smooth. Smooth as butter. Silky. Alright, Sutra are absolutely rough. Yeah, gonna have to go with the mediums. No. Gonna go with the hards. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with the hards because that will last the whole hour and 10. Of course, we lost our position. So yeah, scrap out any thought of a third pit stop. We're going to make this go all the way to the end. I hope. Yeah, but for now, we are a good half a lap away from any competition. So I think for the final third of this race, it's gonna be on 12 speed. Occasionally, asking to push, turning tire temperatures up. I'll even set it to low fuel, just so we can sort of save up a little bit. Also, whoever that was is having some issues. You might crash. You're not careful. Yeah, we need to conserve fuel quite ferociously now, because if we have to make a third pit stop, we might be risking a lot. Yeah. Kurt is most likely our man to get us through an hour and 10. For reasons that A, he has a very high stamina cap compared to everyone else. B, he has a very low red zone compared to everyone else. So hopefully we should have no mistakes from Jaeger due to tiredness. Hopefully, fingers crossed. No one else has crashed yet. Slightly concerning. I can see... yeah, the numbers of 3s that have shown up on the pits. The pit... number of pit stops has grown. There's a couple of 3s on there from last I checked. And there goes another. Too far away for us to actually capitalize on it. And there goes another. Too far away for us to actually capitalize on it. Hopefully next season we'll have some... yeah, I don't know if I said this sort of on record, but I was saying this to myself at some point. That if there comes a time that we get to choose a vote, I am changing the vote to include only a certain type of ERS. And he's on the pits, he's on the power, and he's on the softs. That was not going to last. That was a battle that didn't last long. It didn't last long enough for me to process it. It was happening. Also switching to low fuel consumption because it doesn't look like we're going to have enough fuel. Slightly worrying. No, I take that back. We are not going to have enough fuel. Actually, it doesn't matter because it's all... ooh. Probably just that. We're going in. We're not changing driver. We're just gonna get all of that done and out. I stick it into overtake this entire time. It's not making us any faster. 54 minutes, that's fine. That's like half the lot. No. Yeah, no, whatever happened, it has not helped at all. He's so far ahead. He's half a lap away. That jumps from about 60 to 100. and then back down, then back up. I don't know what's going on. 7 minutes. It's not happening. 5 minutes. We're gonna run out of fuel anyways. So yeah, whatever happens now, final minute, you turn it on and it's just gonna go. There he goes. I told you someone was going to fuck it up. It's a shame we could not do... Ooh, we did it just... Okay, so we beat that one on the line. I knew there was going to be another crash. And there it is. There's usually a few more retirements. Usually. So that was a little... And it came right at the last lap. That is unfortunate. Right there. Ouch. Lots of penalties. We were lapped. Ouch. We didn't get any points. And we're still in 6th. All of these messages gone. Doo-doo-doo. I bet their morale's doing great. Yeah. Yeah. Once these guys sort of get up to snuff, it should be great, because that's mostly 4-star. Mm-hmm. All that good stuff. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier. With car, third best car. We're beat out by a Sanju. Drivers, worst on the grid. Sanju Tigers, second best. So we're sort of like, we are there. We have everything to be a sort of competitive team. The only thing we do not have is drivers. If we take a look at LaRue, you have a 3 and a bit, a 4, a 2, a 4, a 3, and a 3. So, let's call it 3 4-stars and 3 3s. We have a 3 2 3, 3 2 3. We have no 4-star drivers. That's why we're doing so bad. Practice, qualifying, condition update. The car that crashed had a massive drop in condition. What a surprise. Yep, blah, blah, blah. Mistake free record. And the interview. Now, Sophie, I want you to take a long, hard look at who you're asking about and what actually happened in the race. Because Kurt did not crash, he actually took it to the finish line. So I think you're a little bit confused. Either way, like, where does the fault? Also, a good question is, why can't I blame someone else? You know, fine. Whatever. The morale gets a boost when it was the other drivers that actually needed the morale boost. Hmm. Hang on, I'm just looking at that. Those are counterintuitive. Yeah, okay. It was that? Oh, okay. So hopefully she should boost herself up quite a bit. That's gonna be a good thing when we finally get the hat. And that's probably gonna be very good. But yeah. Do we need a new designer? So these contracts ending soon that we can sort of snap up. James Kelly, the guy working for Ferrari. 500. Jesus. How much do we pay you? 30. We pay 37,000. Hmm. You know, we may have to look at this. Hmm. Andrew Hawkins works for Van Dole. Probably akin to Renault. Also quite expensive. It's probably the one to go for. It's a fairly cheap compared to the other World Motorsport Championship mechanics. They're fairly cheap. Also, Asia Super Cup. To sort by ability. Hmm. Philippe Wolf. You might be one to keep an eye out for. You as well. And probably you. You're probably one to keep an eye on. That's also another one to keep an eye on. Frederick Kelly. And Chariot. Green. Aston Martin. Anyway, that's being auto managed. Jesus Christ, the acceleration of Counter-Strike must be massive. Anyway, after looking through all that, that is all I have time for this week. So, thank you everyone for watching, and I shall see you later.